Hello everybody, Treno here, and today we're taking a look at the first dev blog for the upcoming update for War Thunder. Based on previous updates, this basically means we're probably going to get an update in early to mid-September, and the dev blog today is looking at the 2S1 Gvozdika SPG, which is a Soviet vehicle that is going to be coming to rank 4. So this is basically a self-propelled artillery gun, and it's armed with the 122mm 2A18 howitzer, which is basically the D30 howitzer. And this can use two types of ammunition. You've got your heat rounds, or possibly even heat FS, I can't remember from the top of my head, and HE shells. Interestingly, it actually says armed with HE and up to 5 heat shells. So I don't know if that means that it's going to be limited in how many it can carry, or maybe that's how many it carries in real life. I believe based on the Romanians' OAPR-89 vehicle, which also used the Gvozdika's turret, that would have about 460mm of penetration, meaning this would basically be able to shred any vehicles in Tier 4, which is where it's going to be introduced. Also, as it is a self-propelled artillery gun, as you can see in this picture, you can get a very high elevation on this, so it will have a very good range. Though it's not going to have the best depression in the world, which might be a bit of a disadvantage when in ambush situations. Armour is going to be basically non-existent. I wouldn't expect this to be protecting against anything above heavy caliber machine gun fire. Even cannon-armed aircraft are going to be able to easily shred this. So yeah, I wouldn't get into a stand-up fight with this. Speed, as we're told in the dev blog, is going to be about 60 kilometers an hour or 37.2 miles per hour. But we're also told that it's more likely going to be around 35 kilometers an hour or 21.7 miles per hour in practice. Although interestingly as well, this vehicle is amphibious, so this will have a few more options in flanking enemies and getting around the map. Though again, it's not going to be particularly fast when in the water, so obviously you're going to have to be a bit careful there, but like I say, that is a bit of an advantage it has over other self-propelled guns. And we're not told how many crew it has in the dev blog, but in real life it was 4 crew, which I believe in real life is a driver, gunner, commander, and loader. So like I say, this is going to be coming in at tier 4. Whether it's going to go before the 2S3M or after, I'm not entirely sure. Although the heat shell on that vehicle is only 250mm, so maybe it will come after that vehicle, even though it's got a 152mm gun, which you would expect to do more damage against enemies. And yeah, the 2S3M is a 6.3 vehicle, so maybe this will be 6.7, 7.0, something like that. But we'll probably have to wait for the dev server to get more information on that. As for the rest of the update, I believe this vehicle was actually teased quite a while ago, maybe a few years ago, in a data mine of the War Thunder files. So perhaps this vehicle's been on the cards for a little while, or maybe some other vehicles that were also data mined around the same time could also be coming in this update. I believe the BMP-23, which is a Bulgarian vehicle, was also in that data mine, as well as the Hungarian vehicles, which I seem to mention every update and never seem to actually come. So yeah, we'll just have to see if some of those older vehicles are brought out and added in this update, or whether we're going to get some completely unknown vehicles that we haven't seen before or have not really been found in the files. Anyway, just a quick video for today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you'll join me for the next one. I've been Treno, and I'll see you next time.